Okay, thank you all of you for willing to sit down with me today. I know our meeting earlier was a lot to take in.
You can say that again. Restructuring the whole department? I've been handling the same account for 6 years. What's the point of breaking system that already works?
Yeah, I mean, changing teams, workstations, reporting lines, it's a lot. I honestly feel lost just thinking about it.
Okay, I hear both of you. And you know what? That's actually pretty normal. What you're experiencing right now is called resistance to change. And it's a pretty common issue.
So, is it always bad? Like, does resistance mean we are being negative?
Not at all. Resistance isn't always a bad thing. It shows that people care. But it's important to understand why we are resisting. Rina, what you're experiencing is called logical resistance. You're questioning the practicality, the time, the effectiveness, the schedule.
Exactly. I already have two juniors reporting to me. And now I'm supposed to train new batch and report to someone who younger than me. I'm not against change. I'm against chaos.
That's fair. Logical resistance often comes from concerns with issues such as time, effort, and resources. It's important that we look into that and try to address it clearly and effectively. Ame, what you're experiencing is a bit different. It's called psychological resistance. It's more emotional, like fear of uncertainty, or losing control.
So, would it also count as sociological resistance if someone is afraid of losing their social group, like their dance buddy or their favorite team?
Absolutely, Aisha. Sociological resistance comes from fear of one's identity and role in a social environment. Change can feel like you're losing your place in a work family.
Okay, maybe I didn't think about it like that. I guess I'm just scared that all these changes will erase our comfort here.
And that's valid. Resistance, whether logical, psychological, or sociological, is part of the process. It is our job to identify it, respect it, and manage it. Not just force people through it blindly.
So, are we going to be supported through this transition?
Of course, no one's going to be thrown into the deep end. There'll be training, mentorship, and more importantly, space to talk, like we're doing now.
Well, if you promise that I won't be swamped with extra tasks, I guess I can try not to resist.
That sounds like a 50% yes from Karina. Progress!
Alright, team. I appreciate the honest conversation, but I guess our break time is up. Clients don't wait for our emotional break, sadly.
Back to battlefield, huh?
Let's survive the change together.
That's the spirit. Change may break us, but teamwork will always bring us together again. Team, I really appreciate our honest talk earlier, and I want to follow up properly, not just with words, but with support. So let's take a look on how we can manage stress together.
Honestly, I'm still nervous. Change is one thing, but being left to figure it out on, that's stressful.
I get it. That's why we're using several strategies to manage stress at the organizational level. This isn't just about telling people to calm down, it's about making the system better. Is this where we get free therapy? Close. Let me walk you through it. First, job redesign. We'll review roles and responsibilities. You won't be done with extra work. We'll match tasks with your strength and rotate where possible to reduce burnout.
So, no more late night email asking me to cover two departments.
Exactly. We're aiming for balance, not burnouts.
That actually helps. What else?
Goal setting. No vague instructions. We'll set clear, realistic KPIs together. You'll know what success looks like, and it won't be do everything all the time.
That will reduce stress by half. I hate chasing invisible deadlines.
Employee involvement is next. Instead of top-down decisions, we'll gather input.
more briefings like this, feedback sessions, and even anonymous suggestions.
Oh, feels more human already.
And finally, a wellness program. Starting next month, we have optional yoga, guided breathing during breaks, and even mental health check-ins. And you're also encouraged to take mental health wellness leave. Seriously? Like actual wellness leave? Yes. Stress affects productivity and health. We're not ignoring that anymore.
Okay, this is turning into the most relaxing meeting we ever had.
Good. That's the idea. You're the team driving this department. If you're all overwhelmed, everything else will fall apart.
Alright, I'm still scared, but at least I know someone paying attention.
That's what leadership is about. We can't eliminate stress, but we can manage it together.
Together!
Together.
That meeting earlier got me thinking. All that stress management was great, but it feels like we are always trying to solve the conflict, you know?
Yeah, we keep treating the stress after it happens. But why do we get so stressed in the first place?
Maybe because people end up doing work they're just not meant for.
That's a good point, actually. Managing stress isn't about handling it after it builds up. It's about stopping it from the source.
Do you mean like giving people fewer tasks?
Not just that, it's about making sure people fit their jobs and the company itself. It's called person job fit and person organization fit.
Okay, I heard the term before. Can you explain again, sir?
Sure, person job fit is about making sure that a person's skill, abilities, and personality match what the job actually needs.
Like, if someone is creative, don't put them in a paperwork job, right?
Exactly. Or if someone loves rules and details, they might have a hard time when it comes to a chaotic or unstructured job.
That actually makes sense. But what about person organization fit then?
That's about matching people with the culture of the workplace. The teamwork style, the ethics, the value. Someone can work well, but if they don't match with their teammate, they still can have a hard time.
What if someone's super competitive and wants to be a lone wolf? We will go nuts here because we share everything.
Exactly. It's about whether they feel they belong.
You know, I wish people thought about this before hiring. I remember my old job. They stuck me in a department where nobody ever talked to each other. I nearly lost my mind.
I had the same problem. First company I joined, I thought I would be working on a team. But it turned out everyone was just fighting for themselves. So stressful.
That's why person organization fit matters. If you get it wrong, stress pile up fast, no matter how good you are.
So, how do we even measure that? It's not like you can see someone's daily on a CV.
Good question. You have to talk to them properly during interviews. Maybe introduce how things work here. That way we can see if they're comfortable with our culture.
Like testing the waters before you jump in.
Exactly. And remember those 6 personality types?
Let me see if I remember. Artistic, investigate, enterprise, social, and realistic. I remember realistic. And also conventional, yeah.
Well done. If we know well about someone's personality type, we can better predict about what job they would do well.
That would actually make onboarding easier. You would know what they like and how they think.
And maybe they stay around longer too.
Yes, higher retention, better performance, healthier team.
Okay, Mr. Hafiz. Next time we hire someone, can we do a personality quiz?
I wouldn't rule it out. It could be helpful. But it's not just a quiz. We can talk to them. Ask to them about our teamwork culture, and if they agree with collaboration.
Honestly, it sounds like way less stress than dealing with a bad fit later on.
Yeah, I mean, if we get someone who's clashes with us, it would affect everyone.
That's exactly it. Stress doesn't only come from workload, it also comes from confusion, conflict, and feeling left out.
So, if we get the right person to the right place, there will be less stress. We will be less stressed, and the work will be smoother.
That's the goal. It's better for everyone.
Okay, I'm sold. Person job fit, person organization fit. Next time, if I'm involved in recruitment, I remember that.
Same, and hopefully fewer stressful emergency meetings next time.
Cheers to that, and to the team that fits in every definition of the word.
Cheers! Now, can we get more bread in this pantry next time too?
Okay, we'll work on it.
This is nice. Fresh air, no emails, no awkward small talk at the copier. Just freedom.
Freedom and existential dread.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I feel disconnected from works. Not miserable, just like I'm floating.
We are floating corporate ghosts. Oh my god.
You joke, but I know what she means. I've been doing everything right, showing up, hitting deadlines, but everything feels flat. Like the engines is on, but the tank is empty.
Yes, like I'm present but not really there.
I have been using memes to survive. That's not sustainable motivation. That's just emotional duct tape.
Do you think something wrong with us?
No, I think something's off on how we've been motivated.
Say more, psychology girl.
Okay, so anyone familiar with the motivation theories like Maslow?
Huh, the triangle one.
Yep, Maslow hierarchy of needs. First, your basic need, which is water, food, and safety. Then, social belonging. Then, esteem. At the top, which is self-actualization, becoming your full potential.
So, if we are feeling stuck, we are probably stranded somewhere in that triangle.
Exactly. Like, maybe we feel sick and paid. But are we growing? Are we feeling value?
Wow, that actually dips. I think I'm stuck in the middle levels. I feel secure but invisible.
I feel seen, but kind of pointless. Like a cog in a machine that no one notices unless it squeaks.
That's quite the metaphor. Is the machine okay?
The machine is powered by sarcasm and sadness, sir.
Mind if I join your motivational support group?
Yes, please, sir.
Thank you. What were you guys talking about?
We are diagnosing our emotional decline, lack of motivation, and motivation theory.
The early theory of motivation. Classic.
We were just talking about Maslow. Rena feels stuck in the middle, Amir's in meme spiral, and I'm observing like a scientist.
Maslow's good for understanding stages, but sometimes people meet one need and doesn't feel satisfied. That's where Herzberg comes in.
Two-factor theory?
Correct. Herzberg split job factors into two: hygiene factors and motivators. Hygiene factors such as salary, policy, and even relationship with coworker prevent dissatisfaction, but they don't create motivation.
So, just because I get paid doesn't mean I care.
Exactly. To feel motivated, you need motivators such as achievement, growth, recognition, and responsibility.
That makes sense. I think that's what missing. I don't feel like I'm moving forward, just moving.
Sam, I want to proud of my work again, not just relief when it's done.
I want someone to look at my Excel sheet and say, wow, this is art.
Then maybe it's time we have a chat with your team leads. Maybe they can give you tasks that align with what drives you.
That reminds me. What about McClellan theory?
Good point. McClellan theory mentioned that people are usually driven by three main needs: achievement, affiliation, or power. You're usually dominant in one.
Affiliation. I am all about the team vibes. If the mood is off, so am I.
Achievement. I like goal structure and taking things off.
I think I'm in between. Maybe leaning toward achievement too.
Knowing what drives you make big difference. You can tailor your tasks, your environment, even how you approach goals to better match your internal motivation.
So I shouldn't feel bad that I am not super goal focused like Aisha, right?
Not at all. You're just wired differently. You get energy from connections, not checklists.
I wish companies paid more attention to this. Like, really match roles to the personality.
It's called person job fits, and we're working on it. Slowly, but it takes honest conversation, like this one.
So, the key is to understand ourselves and let others to understand us too.
Exactly. Motivation isn't about working hard, it's about finding a reason to work.
I feel like this talk should be of our part on onboarding.
Can we host monthly Pak therapy from now on?
With no food, just vibe.
Okay, you bring the vibes, I bring the theory.
Watch all of us go back to the office and pretend we are fully motivated for like 2 hours.
That's 2 hours more than yesterday.
Progress is progress.
And awareness is step one. Now let's go, before I get assigned with someone else's paperwork.
A floating cobra ghost. Oh my god.
Together.
Yeah.